Welcome back to this episode of T-Bone Southern Ride. As you can see, we're taking us a relaxing ride. Oh, that was a chicken crap truck I just went by. Oh my God. Anyway, as you can see, we're back on the old tour glide, the Midnight Express. I'll tell you what, guys, this bike right here, she may be old, she may be crusty, she may be dirty, but she's not a garage queen either. So me and her like to get out and relax. I can kick my feet up like a recliner, and just kick back and enjoy the ride. And that's kind of where I'm at. She hadn't had no exercise in the last few days. First off, guys, let me say thank you to all you guys. Maybe we're not getting no wind resistance. I just realized my helmet wasn't all the way shut. So for all the feedback that you give me on my last video, memorial video for Miss Karen, that was awesome. Love it. Thank you guys so much. Kind of lets me know where I'm going with this thing, and that's kind of what the content for today's episode is that, you know, it's kind of what is the future of T-Bone Southern Ride. Where are my long-term goals kind of taking me for this experience that I'm having, for this adventure that I'm on. And yeah, I know when you look at most moto vloggers, if you watch a lot of moto vlogging on YouTube, you know, we're all just essentially doing the same thing. We're riding our motorcycles, loving the ride, loving the view, just hanging out with you guys. But I want to try to get into more structured content, which I'm going to try to do this as we progress further into spring and summer, with the you know, the Cherahawla Skyway, the Dragon, Fontana Dam, Wolfpen Gap. There's just a bunch of rides, and I want to break down these roads and show you guys. And you know, for guys that aren't in our area, you guys and gals that are not in our area, and you guys love to ride, then you know, you'll say, hey, maybe you saw a road on T-Bone Southern Ride that looked interesting to you. Maybe you wanted to go check it out. You know, that would just be awesome. But that's kind of where I want this thing to end up being, is structured content. You know, again, you know, when you watch the guys and gals who moto vlog on YouTube all the time, and which whatever I upload to Facebook nearly always also gets uploaded to YouTube. But you know, they take it really, really serious, and I want to be that serious to an extent. You know, they do make money doing it. YouTube actually pays them for their content. But I don't think I'll ever have that many followers on YouTube. I don't think I'll ever grow that big. And essentially, I don't want to try to make a job out of this, because I love riding my motorcycle. That's just, you know, I love riding my bike. It's what I like to do. So to start getting so serious that I start trying to break everything down, and I start trying to work my job and put more time into doing this, and I start trying to get driven toward making a living doing this stuff, then I'm going to lose interest in it, because I know me. I know who I am, and right now this is just something that I enjoy doing. I have a great time doing it. You know, does my content always make sense? Absolutely not. Is every video going to be a winner? Absolutely not. But you know, it's okay. I mean, as long as I'm getting through to somebody and they're enjoying what I'm doing, then that just, you know, that makes me feel good. But that's kind of what I want the future of this thing to be, is me going out, finding great rides, taking you guys with me on them, you know, my life isn't interesting enough to my life isn't interesting enough to keep the camera on me 24/7 wherever I go, whatever I do. It's just not that interesting. But I think to reach the most people, you have to do what you're passionate about, and you have to try to show people what you're passionate about and get them involved in your passion, which, you know, some of you folks may watch my videos and don't care nothing about riding a motorcycle. Maybe it's the content I'm putting out, and that's great. I mean, if that's you're just here for my content, fantastic. You know, and I know there's I've got a lot of friends in my friends list who ride. I ride with a lot of them, and to be honest with you, I'm not even sure how many friends I have on Facebook. I haven't looked in a long time, but I know not everybody on Facebook is seeing my content because of the algorithm. I know that probably only about, say I've got 700 friends, maybe 200 is seeing everything, or maybe less than that, I don't know, unless they're just searching my name and going and looking at my page, which, you know, that's just part of the demon that is Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and everything else. They all kind of limit you. We know that. I mean, that's not no new news, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that with you. This ain't going to be a real long video. I know the last couple of videos I put out have just been super long, unless something happens between now and the time I finish up riding. But if you made it this far in the video, guys, drop down and hit that like button and let me know that you made it this far. And when you hit that like button, I know that you're following me and you're enjoying what I'm doing. And if you make it to the end of the video, I'll tell you what to do then. But for right now, if you made it that far, just drop down and hit that like button and let me know. And like I said the other day, guys, in my last video, that just kind of gives me feedback to let me know how I'm doing. But man, what a beautiful week we've got. I mean, we're supposed to be heading to 73, 74 degrees by Friday. Now, I mean, it's beautiful out here right now. It's, you know, 63, 64 degrees. It's not real bad hot, not real bad muggy, and really this weather right here is just the perfect weather to be on the motorcycle in, because it's just beautiful out here. A little bit of a breeze blowing, but it's not blowing out of the north, it's blowing out of the south today. By the flags I can tell it's coming from the south, so it's blowing up the heat. But yeah, you know, that just kind of, you guys, that really touched my heart. In my last video, you guys just give me so much great feedback, and you kind of let me know that you were there and you were seeing what I was doing and you were supporting what I was doing. All right, guys, I'm back. Just got some knowledge dropped on me here, guys. The emails and the tags and stuff are about to start coming in. It's getting close to being the season for bike shows and swap meets and everything, and there's one coming up in May with a rain out date in June over in Ducktown. I've got a flyer in my pocket. I will try to get all the information on that, time, exact location, vendor information and stuff like that. I'll try to get that on my Facebook page just as soon as I can. But yeah, it's getting to be that time of the year, guys. Everybody's itching to get out, and the governor of Georgia was supposed to excuse me, was supposed to have made some kind of announcement today about lifting the group to where you could get a bigger group of people together. I haven't got that information yet. I just know it was supposed to be something that he touched on today. So hopefully that'll happen where we can get out and do some stuff. Maybe get some of the restrictions lifted. But yeah, I mean, there's always something going on. I know ball hooting down there, Rob and Gail usually keep a board out in front of their building and they keep flyers in it telling us about events coming up. And the good thing about that is a lot of their stuff is veteran driven events, so I love to go and show my support to those guys and gals. But yeah, we were talking just a minute ago about, you know, the future of this page and what I'm doing and all my work with the vlogging. I just want you guys to be able to go with me on that journey, on this journey. You know, like I said, it's not just a one-sided thing. I'm not just going to do one thing. I want to do a lot of things and try to incorporate as much of it in to Tbones Southern Ride as I can. But you know, we got to you know, it's just got to grow and evolve at its own pace. And that's what I really want. I want it to evolve, and you know, I want it to start, you know, I want it to mean something. When people come and they watch one of my videos, at the very least I want them to be entertained. You know, I'm not a comedian or nothing like that, but you know, it's just one of those things that it changes. I mean, when I started Tbones Tender Moments well over a year ago, you know, I never dreamed that I could get where I wanted to get and be successful with it. And I already consider the Tbones Southern Ride to be a success. I just want to see it grow more ride content, you know, like I said, just getting out and hitting all the great roads that we all love to ride on around here, and taking you guys with me on adventures. And from what I heard now about this event going on in Ducktown is, I'll try to put a picture of the flyer in this video somewhere. Yeah, it's going to be like a bike show. I'm sure there'll just be all kinds of cool stuff going on with it, a vendor and all that. But you know, I think too, guys, what it is for me, most of all, from what it is for me too, is once the Lord sees fit to call me on home and my time here is done, my kids can go back and watch these videos. They all got access to my accounts. They know how to get in. They can watch these videos and hear Dad talking to them even when he's not around anymore, you know. And I think that's just, you know, I think that's one of the things that kind of drives me too. Because it's always easier to say something, write it down, or put it in a video where you're not having to talk. And, you know, sometimes it's just easier to say stuff that way. But, you know, I want it to mean something. And it already means something to me because it's kind of my ideal, my baby. And it already means so much to me to be able to do this and to get, you know, to the point to do this. And, you know, I love to ride motorcycles. It's just something that, you know, I wish everybody enjoyed riding and everybody could ride. I think the world would be a happier place, because you never see a motorcycle sitting in front of a psychiatrist's office. But, you know, that's kind of where it's at, guys. I just, you know, I want this thing to grow and evolve, and I want to see other people do it. I mean, I enjoy listening to other people's vlogs and watching other people's vlogs on YouTube. Like I said, Shea Tree Surgeon, you know, Her Two Wheels, Shay Lacey, Flip Gnaw, Weems. I just enjoy watching their content, and they're so much better at it than I am. They seem to, of course, they live in Florida, so they can pretty well much ride their motorcycles every day, and they can give you a week's worth of content every day. But I just have to take it as I get it. And during the winter time, I have to fall back on T-Bone's Tender Moments a lot. And I enjoy the movie reviews, I really do. I've actually got a video that has been ready to upload for about 2 weeks now, where I kind of give you my take on the movie The Wild Angels. That video's been ready to go. I've just had so much other stuff going on, as other videos going in front of it. And if you're watching this video, you've probably already watched it, because I am going to try to put it out this week before I put this video out. I'm going to kind of get ready to wrap it up here. I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys and share that goal with you, and just get in a beautiful ride, look at the mountains, and enjoy the sunshine a little bit, and get the Midnight Express out and give her a little bit of exercise. She'd been sitting under her canopy for a couple of weeks, and she needed a little bit of exercise. But if you made it this far, guys, drop down and give me a smiley face. Let me know that you made it. So until the next time, guys, this has been T-Bones Southern Ride.